皆さん、こんにちは。前のビデオでは、SmartBooks アカウンティングソフトウェアの概要インターフェースと一般的な説明を説明しました。今日は次のモジュールを紹介します。現金管理。
Cash at bank and cash is an integral part of an enterprise business activities. So this accounting module is used quite a lot. This module is called cash management, but it includes both cash on hand and cash at bank. The first thing before entering date is that we have to complete the setup section. This module is divided into three parts: list of vendor ID, list of position ID, list of employee ID. However, the function of the department list and position list is actually the supplement of the employee list. The purpose of the list of employee ID is to manage and track receipts and payments according to each recipient, and besides, it is also related to the advance account. I will open the interface of the employee list. The information that needs to be entered here is only employee ID, employee name. The department and position are taken from their own list. Phone number, address. After entering the information, we press save. Similar with the list of department ID, we enter department ID. Description: the position list is the same. After completing this declaration, we will go to the import section. In the input section, there are 4 input screens in total, corresponding to cash payment, cash receipt, bank payment, and bank receipt. Now I will come to the first part, cash payment. This is the screen of the cash payment interface. In SmartBooks, all input screens will be divided into 2 parts. The master part is the general information section, including general information, and the other part is the detailed input part. In the first input box is the voucher number. We don't need to input this because the software will automatically generate the number of the voucher. In addition, we can look up the previous vouchers by pressing F3. We have to pick one voucher. We have the right to make copies of this voucher. After pressing copy, SmartBooks will automatically copy all the information of that voucher, and the change is about the number of the voucher, and the date of the voucher will be taken according to the current date. To create a new voucher, we press New. We omit the number of the voucher date. The number of voucher the software will automatically generate. For example, the voucher number PC2111000001 means that voucher number 1 of November 2021, and the voucher type is cash payment voucher. The number of voucher is automatically generated according to the default structure of the software, but this number can be also edited by the user. The accounting months will be automatically displayed according to the date of the pull. Original voucher, this is based on the actual arising of the business. We will enter the information when printing the payment voucher. Cash cow, we press F3 to look up the account list. The reason for payment. Receiver, we can also press F3 to look up. When pressing F3, this will lead us to the list of vendor. We choose vendors. SmartBooks will pick up vendor's name, but we can add it as needed. Address, we will enter it here or automatically pick it from the list of any. After general, we come to detail part. In this account box, we press F3 to look up. For example, 6427 outsourced expense. Description. This detailed explaining will automatically follow the general explanation above, the reason part, but we can also edit this part. Currency. We will choose VND or USD or any other currency that declare. Exchange rate. If it's a foreign currency, we will enter the exchange rate here. Debit amount. The software will pop up a notification warning us that the balance of cash is less than 0 when payment is made, like just now. Domestic amount equal debit amount plus exchange rate. Tax rate. We press F3 to look up the tax rate list. For instance, I will choose 10% VAT rate. SmartBooks will automatically multiple debit amount and tax rate to generate tax. There are also invoice input information such as serial number, invoice date. We will enter it here. Employee ID, we will press F3 here to look up and select the employee from the list of employee ID we have just declared. In addition, we also have other related information such as vendor ID, vendor name, address, tax ID, tax description. After completing the input, we click Save. The voucher has been saved. However, please note that this is the status and handling section of the voucher. We can see that the status and handling are both whole. Whole means that the voucher is in draft state and has not been recorded in the general ledger. To pause the book, we choose the way to handle it here and change from whole to release and then press Save. The software will notify that the voucher has been successfully saved. We have seen the voucher in general ledger section. We cannot fix, delete, or information when the voucher status is released. To be able to edit or delete, we can click on Unreleased button. To return status of voucher to whole, SmartBooks notes us that the adjustment has been successfully. Now we can correct the information again. That is the screen of cash payment. Now I will guide the cash receipt section. The input method of cash receipt is similar to cash payment. We have the receipt number, date of receipt, receipt number, accounting month, original voucher, cash count, reason for recipient. All information above are entered the same. Where is the account obtained? Description, currency, exchange rate, tax rate of any, tax amount, serial number. The information is similar to the cash payment screen. We press Save. The processing information is similar. The input part of the cash management module is relatively similar. Cash receipt, part payment are the same as bank receipt, bank payment. It only differs in the part number of voucher, but the input screen is exactly the same. That is the input part. After data entry is done, we process it like other modules and view the report.